Greetings, everyone. Good morning. Good morning, everybody. Happy Tuesday. Happy Tuesday. Welcome to the show. This is your girl, Omoye's Corner. I decided to come on here really quickly so that I can do a video on this before I forget about it. So Pio responded. This is what I want Pio to be doing. I don't that politeness. I think he needs to. Nigerian politicians do not deserve politeness. They don't like people who are polite. They don't like people who respect, you know, who have some respect for themselves. They don't. They always look for ways, right, to latch on. I like this Peter Obi that I'm seeing. I'm enjoying it. Now, Peter Obi responded to Felix Morka. For those of you who have not watched the video, about Felix Morka, where he was saying Peter Obi has drawn the line. He was raking. Hey, I say now, wow, power. And that's so power they drunk, they make people drunk. Anyway, Peter Obi responded, and I'm going to read it to you guys. I was excited to see it. He says, have I really, because the guy said he crossed the line. Somebody's father said he crossed the line. And Peter Obi says, have I really crossed the line? Hmm? I asked the question because my New Year message has now led to threats. Can you imagine? Against my life, my family, and those around me. While I have received all sorts of messages, one, Mr. Felix Morka, has gone further to accuse me of crossing the line and has warned that I will face the consequences. What consequences, Oga Felix? We are still waiting for the consequences. What consequences are you talking about? Because guess what? We did Peter will be back like rock. In case you don't know. In case you know, let's say they're not tell now, you were not informed. Omo, we stand for the man back like Iroko tree. Hey, anyway, I read on. Tracy, my darling, welcome. Notification, gaga. My sister, they hot. I see they hot. Eh? I find it necessary to share this message again and urge everyone who has not seen it to watch it. So he posted a link to the YouTube video where he did this media thing, this New Year message. If I have truly crossed the line, or more. Oh, P.O., you are sweeting my belly. Oh, say, if I've truly crossed the line, I invite anyone to point it out. Yeah, point it out. As I remain committed to upholding decorum. However, I will not be silenced in my resolve to speak truthfully, especially as our nation continues to drift toward undemocratic practices. Hello? Hello. We are increasingly transforming into an authoritarian and repressive regime where freedom of expression is being systematically suppressed. May God help us create a better and freer society for the sake of our children. Of course, you need to see people crying in the comment section. Of course, there were a lot of obedience were there, shutting down the wolves, right? They were coming at Peter Obi. Now, I also saw Atiku's response. Let me read Atiku's response. The inflammatory remarks issued by the publicity secretary of the All Progressive Congress, Felix Morka, directed at Peter Obi, the presidential candidate of the Labour Party in the last general election, serve as a disturbing emblem of the current administration's unsettling strategy in addressing opposition figures. This threat against Peter Obi, coupled with the prolonged detention of Mahdi Shehu. You guys remember Mahdi Shehu has been very vocal lately, right, against ABC. They locked the man up. They lock the man up. Hashtag free Mahdi Shehu. You may not like him, but let's not encourage people, all these government people that are silencing people anyhow. We got to speak up for him as well. A prominent voice of dissent and others signal a worrisome shift towards an authoritarian governance model where the rights of opposition voices are being suffocated. The choice of words used by the APC spokesperson, particularly the ominous suggestion that Obi has crossed the line, reveals an alarming disdain for democratic principles. Such language rooted in hostility has no place in a free society where civil discourse and engagement should reign supreme. A true democracy thrives on the healthy exchange of ideas, where the criticisms and the contributions of opposition leaders like Peter Obi are seen as vital for the betterment of governance and the promotion of public accountability. It is not merely the right, but the solemn duty of a democratic government to listen attentively to the voices of its critics, to engage in meaningful dialogue, and to allow space for the articulation of alternative viewpoints. Instead, we are forced with a chilling threat that suggests Obi must be ready for whatever comes his way. What exactly does Mr. Morka imply by this? It is imperative that the ruling party provides clarity on this disturbing insinuation. Equally troubling is the crude and disparaging manner in which the APC spokesperson has framed Peter Obi's calls for constructive engagement, likening them to a lawless Wild West scenario. Such reckless and derogatory expressions cannot be tolerated, and it is incumbent upon the APC to issue a formal apology to Obi and the Nigerian people for such disgraceful language. Okay? So, my people, hey, I see the hot, it's hot, it's hot. You know, I to be honest, I like what I like what Peter Obi. Don't back down for these monsters. Don't. The people are behind you. Some of us we are secretly wanting him wanting them to just touch you. That's it. Make they try am. The whole they go know that time they go get sense. Maybe na that time we go know say men if we had known have done this earlier. Because the way they're moving mad. What did Peter Obi say that was wrong? Was there any lie in whatever he said? Was there any lie? What did he say that was so wrong? That this man, this do you know? Oh my God, trust people. I was getting messages yesterday, email messages. They had located the man's children, located the man's house, everything. You cannot be threatened. Who are you? Who you be? At your age, you are doing communication, be SSA, spokesperson. Your mates are presidents in other countries, running the show. How old is what's his name? Traore. How old? You people's great grandchildren are running countries. You people are here throwing around threats. What has Peter Obi said that is not true? With all the politeness, what has he said? You people want to squeeze. You want to squeeze the truth. You want to silence the truth forever. You can't. You cannot do it. Me, I'm liking this one. Peter Obi should not be keeping quiet for these people again. There's not. I'm happy that he did not clarify no goddamn thing. He said what he said. You people came in through the window. If you did not know what you were doing, why did you come through the window? You want them to be praising you people while you guys are destroying lives. You're just eroding people's livelihood. Look at the owner of what's it called? Um what's the name of this place that they destroyed that they claimed they wanted to build road? Eh? Till today, the man has not recovered. Nobody paid him, no compensation whatsoever. Is that the kind of thing that people should be keeping quiet about? So people should be keeping quiet about the sickness that is going on in the country. Everybody should keep quiet and not say, thank you very much, Ifeanyi. Welcome, oh, I dey see una Gantwood, welcome. Greetings, long time, Landmark. God go bless you, Tracy. Landmark. Welcome, my brother Ben. Welcome. Oh, it's giving vibes. Thank you. It's early, Momo, and it's cold. It's kind of chilly out here. But even though the sun is out, it's still a bit cold. But anyway, thank you, my brother. Welcome. I'm liking this, Peter. But don't be allowing all these things. When you come out and say something, stand by it. Put your chest. We dey your back. Nothing they happen. These people came in. Yes, they came in through the back door now. Be Gansu. They came in through the window, through the back door. They no tools, nothing. They don't have anything to do for the people. No plans, nothing. All this man is doing is just packing all the money, giving it to himself and his gang in Lagos. That's it. While every other place is suffering, you want to come and bring about a tax bill. Me, I'm not against the tax bill if it was properly laid out, but there are no jobs for the people. There is nothing going on. Where do you want them to see the money to be paying tax? I don't understand. Where do you want them to be seeing the money? Roads are not good. People cannot go to their farms. People cannot afford to pay school fees for their children. The public schools are in deplorable state. You have not taken the time to say, okay, let me even fix it up, upgrade it so that when we demand for fees, it will be paid. No, nothing like that. You want people to continue to go to the sham of schools and still be paying, and on top of that, you want to tax the parents for no job. These people are managing, trying to put 2 cents together. You keep saying, oh, people should come and invest in the country, but you're destroying their businesses. Look at this one that recently happened, Choma with the good hair, whatever her name is. Business, young lady doing her business. You go there, you destroy everything, not even caring how much that girl has put into the business. But you want what's it called, diasporans to come back home and build businesses. Make it make sense. You people want them to come home and build so that you can destroy it, so that you can render them poor overnight. So on top of what's going on, you want people to keep quiet. I hear that they went to quickly put an imam in Badagry. They're just quick rushing now and putting imams in different parts of the Southwest so that they can justify their reason when they hit with that Muslim, Islamic something, Sharia court. It will be justified. I hope that my Western brothers and sisters are paying attention. I hope so. I hope so. They are quickly rushing. They are rushing the imams through. They are quickly rushing them. Come on. Is it imams now? Or what are they called? These are their leaders that they position. I can't remember what they are called. You guys know what I'm referring to. Gansu says, would you sacrifice your life for Nigeria? Can you buy for Nigeria to be great? Gansu, you should answer that question for yourself. I'm here. My voice is here. My face is here. I not hide my face. I not hide anything. Now you go answer that question. Can you answer it? Answer it, because I've not seen much of your own effort. So answer the question. Can you honestly sacrifice your own life for Nigeria? Can you buy for Nigeria to be great? That's the question you should answer. Look yourself in the mirror and answer that question. Because here I am. I ain't hiding my face. I'm not hiding my face. This mindset is the reason why our country is where it is. Because you guys keep thinking about life that's not going to be forever. You keep talking about life that is not going to be forever. There's nowhere that is safe in the world. It's going to take just one policy, and that soft life that you thought you have will be upside down. Let's not come here with sideways comments. I'm here every other day shouting, yelling. I only this year recently decided, okay, you know what? I'm going to change the content up a bit and, start to address other things and way forward. For the past 1 year, I've been here back to back, if I might add, talking about Nigerian issues and speaking what I feel that people need to know. What are you doing, Ganswood? So you should answer that question. Answer it and let us know. Every Nigerian needs to answer that question. If this is what you want to leave for your children and those coming after your children, answer it. Answer it, Ganswood. Look at what your men have done to that country. They have destroyed the fabric of it. You can't even protect your women. You can't protect your children. But yet you have people that will be saying want to marry, they'll be marrying 45 wives on top of wife after wife, with no value system, nothing on ground. Your wives cannot even have children in decent hospitals. Men in other climes are building homes, are going back to go and fight for their countries. You are here asking me question, as if what I'm doing doesn't amount to anything. You know how many hours I've put into this? You know how many hours? By the way, my channel has long been demonetized. I haven't gotten any support. You see me crying? I'm not doing it because of that. I'm doing it because somebody has to say something. We can't be quiet. You want to be respected outside, you got to put your house in order. You have to put your house in order. Is it me you should be directing that question to? Or those of you that are not doing jack and you claim to be men, you want respect? You should be asking yourself that question. Anyway, another person that came, I think one Ikena Azomchine, I don't know, you guys might know him. I think we've seen him before. During the last election, he was quite active. He says, Felix Morka needs to be warned. Anarchy is around the corner since he's threatening Peter Obi. We call on the APC government to call Morka to order. He has to withdraw his statement and, in fact, be arrested. Peter Obi is a decent man, and he had no right to threaten him. Absolutely. I'm telling you, if you touch that man, Omo, Otilo, do you know how many people are waiting in the wings? Don't try it. You see, as that man, they do jeje and jeje, he will go all over the country. Only him. During Christmas, it was only this man we saw in IDP camp, feeding people, going to spend Christmas with people who cannot be in their homes. What are your politicians doing? What impact are they making? How many of them went to visit the IDP camps during Christmas and New Year? How many of them? How can people be living in their countries and living in IDP camps? You don't find that crazy? Somebody comes out and says something and his life is being threatened. To live is to really die to self. You gotta be honest enough and courageous enough to speak your truth. Speak the truth. Say it as it is. We're not even saying speak your truth. Forget about truth now. Say it as it is. Is Nigeria normal to anybody? Whatever is going on in Nigeria, is it normal? Is it normal? Your people are being abducted left, right, and center. You can't come out of your house and be guaranteed that you're going to come back peacefully. You cannot. How long are we going to be quiet and silent? What's the point of living long, 100 years, nothing to show for it? Nothing. No impact, not zero. That's the greatest death, if you don't know. That is the greatest death. You live life. It's not how long ago. It is the impact you make. That's what makes your life worth it. There are people who died in their 20s till tomorrow. We are still talking about them. Till tomorrow. Eh? Till tomorrow. So what we they talk? If everybody keep quiet, say, okay, no, make I not talk, no concern me, Nigeria matter, don't tire me, this one. Who they suffer? Who they suffer? Now you go see send money to your people for whom? I be not be you. It go come from your pocket now. You're still going to have to send money to your people because at some point you're going to feel a type of way. You travel to Nigeria now. You can't trust anybody. Was Nigeria like that before? Eh? You go home, you're looking over your shoulders. You can't even travel by road. You stand the chance of being abducted overnight. Come on, guys. Everybody should be talking. In a normal, sane world, look at what's happening in America. Everybody's talking. Everybody. The least person is talking. Come on. What are we doing? You think that somebody's going to come from somewhere and come to save us and put everything in order? It's going to be you and I. Guess what? Every day, it's looking likely as a diaspora that we save Nigeria last. Because the Nigerians in Nigeria, they've been so beaten down. To see food chop now, wahala. Yeah, person wey never chop belle full, na won't come out now, come they talk, oh, give us our rights. Person when they look for money, when you take pay school fees for your children. When e not sure whether money go enter in hand that day. You walk, by the time you walk, go left, go right, you go use half of and take buy petrol. Bag of beans you can't even afford. People they count spaghetti they sell for market. You don't know. They go carry full spaghetti bag, full down one bag. They go carry and share and tiri they sell. And we people we are here. Eh? Gentle not being go save Nigeria. Forget gentle. All that gentle when Peter Obi they do. How far with it? My elder brother, my junior brother, my respected. How far? Do they care? With all the decency the man has shown. Look how the only small thing when he don't even to shake body. Oh. Me when they expect I say he go even shake body, go they vibrate as he they talk. I was expecting he will be doing like this, doing like this. He did not do it. Only suffer. And I know my president, they two shots. Now action man. You just talk, as he take talk, they come out, they pump. Hey, Egbami. May they not try am. You not go be like I said. You not go be as they think am. If I exactly, right? Exactly. Thank you, Tracy. Tax bill will be another alphabet. Bagan. Eh? Exactly. That is the beauty. Life written by, yeah, by you, huh? To really, let me tell you, once you lose the fear of death, you truly start to live because you're gonna go anyway. Why don't you make peace with it? You don't know when, you don't know how. So you make peace with it and do you all the solutions that you were given from your creator to come. How many of them have you delivered? I ask. How many of them have you given to the world? You came with solutions. The solution that you came with, have you been able to deposit it with the world before leaving? That's the question you should be asking yourself. All the great people where we know, where are they today? Are they alive? Now their name you they hear. They created. That's all you hear. Eh? That's what you provoke me this morning. Not be say you vex me like that. I wasn't really angry at you. I just use this as an opportunity, to do like sort of like a clarion call. That's all. That's what your words, prompted me to do. Because guess what? You're not the first person to ask those types of questions. And when people ask that question, I often wonder, why are you asking me that question? Why don't you ask yourself? Because as I'm here, if the laws in America were not strong enough, guess what? They will just find a way to come and pick somebody up. Do you understand? So those of us, okay, we are in the diaspora, we are not talking. We are expecting the ones at home to talk. Hello? The ones that are being gagged every day. How are we helping them? How are we helping them? Welcome, Augustine. Welcome. Whatever happened to me, I'm telling you, everybody don't send trade. If you see the amount of raking when they rake this Morka guy, I should say for the next life when he come, he no go repeat them again. He has been thoroughly warned and lie. I've been reading it and I've just been cracking up. Eh? I said this man don't enter one chance. I said they went to go and find out his family. You don't understand. They went to go and look for the man's complete family. All his children are not out, they are not in Nigeria, they live outside. They even find the son-in-law join. Hey God, I fear them. I say, wow, Nigerians, they don't fear them. They don't pull all their details out. Eh? See, if Peter Obi made the kind of statement, I'm reading from somebody's comment now that was just forwarded to me. He said the statement is by Shehu Ghazali Sadiq. Okay. And he says, if Peter Obi make the kind of statement made by the APC television terrorists. Oh my God. He said, Showore will jump out of his miserable abode to attack Peter Obi within minutes of making such statement. Now he's quiet after 72 hours, but you don't believe that he's working for Tinubu. Fool yourself. FS Yusuf say, for an inspirational man like Peter Obi, the last thing you can take from him is his voice. You can't buy it. Eh? The icebreaker, the Odogu of Nigerian politics, the man who is going to unseat Tulumbu of Lagos. I present to you. Another one says, use the energy in threatening Peter Obi to fix the economy. That's what Nigerians are asking for. Eh? Oh my God. No, no, no. Honestly, Nigerians, you guys need to do better. Now, guess what? APC now posted their own response. Peter Obi, you lied. Morka did not threaten your life. Peter Obi has continued to lambast and incite Nigerians against President Tulumbu. Can you imagine? They say incite. These people are looking for the trouble that is coming. Administration for doing exactly what he promised he would do if he was elected president. Oh, really? Really? He promised to do. But are you doing it the way he laid it out? That's the question you should be asking yourselves. That is crossing the line of truth. See them. They provoke. See them. Total statement. Eh? They now the letter along go. Okay, Abuja FCT, All Progressive Congress, National Secretariat, Buhari House, 40 Blantyre Street, Wuse 2, Abuja, Nigeria. Abuja FCT, January 7, 2025. Press statement. Hey, on top of my president comments, these people want to have an attack. They say Peter Obi, hey God, Omonagbero we get us as politicians. Let me tell you what this guy is. The starting statement. Peter Obi, you lied. That's how they started it. Morka did not threaten your life. God. Hey, who is the media person in this? Anyway, let me not talk too much. On his verified official X handle, Mr. Peter Obi, former governor of Anambra State and presidential candidate of Labour Party in the 2023 general election, has alleged in his words that my New Year message has now led to threats to my life, my family, and those around me. While I've received all sorts of messages, one Mr. Morka has gone further to accuse me of crossing the line. So they are responding to the response that Peter Obi provided. And as one that I will face consequences ostensibly, Mr. Peter Obi's allegation is in reference to Morka's answer to a question during an interview on Arise News TV this week program, blah, blah, blah. To be clear and for the record, Morka did not threaten Peter Obi or his family or those around him or anyone. Morka has absolutely no reason to and has never threatened Obi or anyone. Nothing that Morka said in the interview or any other forum remotely contains or suggests threat against Mr. Peter Obi or anyone else, as a verbatim transcription of the relevant clip on indisputable attest. Arise TV, you have actually hit back with a volley of attacks, calling Peter Obi a prophet of doom. Some of you have said he's always embarking on voodoo economics that are not in line with current realities. Don't you think that that's a slingshot that has gone beyond normal politicking? See, and then they hit on Arise TV. They don't use Arise TV, don't collect too. They even write them. They can't write Arise TV, highlight them, put them in bold. They don't even spell politicking well. Na me spell and na me pronounce politicking. Na politicking they call them. Hell! Now the government one I get for Nigeria be this. Also, hell, OJ hell, again a navel. Na don't enter this one. I won't navel. Hey, yeah. Then they can't write Morka. Bodo highlighted. No, he's the one throwing darts. Mr. Obi is shooting from the hip. He's not looking. He's not looking at any aim. He just shoots widely like what we used to see in movies back in the days in Wild Wild West. He's not being rational. He's absolutely irrational in his thinking. And his commentary for a man who was governor for 8 years and left nothing to remember in Anambra State by way of legacy for transformation. But all of a sudden, he has served as governor for 8 years. He didn't have the wisdom or the smartness to change Anambra State to make the Anambra the beacon, the example of governance in the country. But then he runs for president in 2023, and now that he did not win, can you imagine? Now the lie when they tell themselves that he's sucking. Okay, now then they suck, but they claim say my PO, my president for life until another one comes off. Comes up. rather than get a perspective of what he did to lose get perspective. Let me give you guys the perspective. Perspective now, fire INEC from top to bottom. Because now them, you guys bought the election, okay, Mr. Morka, just to you all progressive Congress people, you people bought the election now. You people cannot, at least you people cannot deny that, no matter how much. And by the way, I heard that your T-Pay went to pay 2.7 million to have his drug trafficking record cleaned. Have you people heard that one? We heard that one. Okay. So, uh, okay. Rather than get a perspective of what he did to lose so he can get better in future, he thinks that he can bring down the government by being maliciously deceptive. That is wrong. I'm not someone to go on the offensive in that manner, but Mr. Peter Obi has crossed the line so many times. Okay, now they repeat them. And I think that at this point, he has coming to him whatever he gets. He should manage it. That one not be threat. Morka's answer was in the exclusive context of the question. The last sentence of the answer that I am not somebody to go on the offensive in that manner, but Mr. Peter Obi has crossed the line so many times. At the point he has come into him, whatever he gets, he needs to manage it. Was the specific and exclusive response to the questions reference to a prophet of doom and voodoo economics. Again, nothing in that sentence constitutes or suggests a threat to Obi or anyone. With everyone, while everyone has a right to free speech, no one has a right to peddle misinformation or actually falsehood. The right to free speech granted by our country's constitution is not Mr. Obi's exclusive right, but the right that's available to all Nigerians, including Morka. Mr. Peter Obi cannot disseminate misinformation and demand or expect that no one should disagree or challenge his false narrative. As a country where every citizen, irrespective of political affiliation, is entitled to you people are explaining too much. Una go explain, no evidence. Nigeria. Ew. Emi. Mm, 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 mm. As the way every citizen respect. I'm sorry, guys. This is so hilarious. These people are explaining too much. Eh? Obi leads more than any other country more than any other Nigerian in his political. Obi has exercised his fundamental liberty to speak and disseminate his political views in person, in the formal and on social media. Obi leads a restless band of online mob. Now we they call restless band though. Make una take una sub. Make una take una sub, oh. Oh my God. I can't laugh. Okay. Obi leads a restless band of online mob who continue to attack, intimidate, bully, and issue death threats to other citizens who dare disagree or criticize Obi or his opinions or position on any subject or matter of national conversation. Many eminent and highly respected elder statesmen have been serially attacked, humiliated, and bullied by Obi's online followers. Obi has never condemned their conduct or called them to order. Obi must think himself to be Nigeria's sacred cow. The just wow, really? The super citizen quintessential without blemish, but hell yeah, he can brag on that. We can brag on his behalf, man. Yeah, you guys know, you recognize he's a quintessential super citizen without blemish. Yeah, get with it. Beyond reproach. Hell yeah, always right. Yeah. You guys know, they see him. You by yourself, they write all these things now. Never wrong. Absolutely. In terms political, yep. Better than all of you put together. Yes. And endowed with the supreme and inalienable right to deride, castigate, intimidate, blackmail, and incite Nigerians against other political leaders who disagree with him, even those who defeated him decisively. Who defeated him decisively? People are explaining too much. For one man, only one paragraph, half of paragraph, now right? Una write 3 pages, only una. They explain. Eh? Intimidate, blackmail Nigerians against other political leaders who disagree with him, even those who defeated him. Mr. Obi is not entitled to any monolithic or exclusive constitutional or extraterrestrial Oh, this is crazy. Extraterrestrial liberty over and above any other citizen. There is no doubt that Mr. Peter Obi has crossed the line of truth in his many assessments as a candidate for the office of president in last general election. Mr. Obi made very bold electoral promises to implement specific economic policies to tackle the economic crisis. For example, Mr. Obi promised to abolish the system of fuel subsidy from day one. President Tinubu abolished the system of fuel on day one. Obi has continued to lambast and incite Nigerians against the Tinubu administration for doing exactly what he promised he would do if he was elected. That is crossing the line of truth. 3 pages, so my people, for real, for real. He goes on. Mr. Obi promised to abolish the dual foreign exchange rate system. President Tinubu has abolished dual. I'm sorry, guys. Let me get something to. Aha, sorry, I'm back. Back. All right. Okay. Mr. Obi promised to abolish the dual foreign exchange rate system. T-Pain has abolished the dual exchange rate system. Obi has continued to lambast and incite Nigerians against the Tinubu administration for doing exactly what he promised he would do if he was elected president. That's crossing the line of truth. This is the second time they're stating it. They stated it in the last paragraph on page 2, and they stated it in the beginning paragraph of page 3. Mr. Obi promised to transform Nigeria from a consumer to production economy under President T-Pain leadership. Nigeria now exports more petroleum and agricultural products. Please, please, can somebody provide me with data? Or information that indeed Nigeria is expecting more petroleum and agricultural products than it imports, with a record of 3 consecutive quarter massive trade surplus to show. Biko Nunu, please send it to my email. I will greatly appreciate it. Obi has continued to lambast and incite Nigerians against the T-Pain administration for doing exactly what he promised he would do if he was elected president. That's crossing the line of truth. Back down, another one. So these people feel like whatever, so they just, what they are saying, what they are proving here is that they used Peter Obi's manifesto after all they did, they lifted everything that Peter Obi said he was going to do, right? That's what they're saying. They're confessing by their own confession. They lifted everything without following through exactly how Peter Obi said he was going to carry it out. You see why? You copy and copy. You don't understand how the person arrived at the answer. That's what's going on right now. Crossing the line of truth and peddling false narrative, arrogant unwillingness to acknowledge obvious markers of progress, mobilizing. Oh, they pain them. Where the markers of progress when people they suffer, APC, where? Show us. Mobilizing outrage and stoking tension against the government are not exactly the most admirable hallmarks of leadership. Peter Obi's constant flip-flops have crossed a critical line, exposing a disturbing lack of principled commitment by altering his stance to suit his political arrest and drumbeats of the vocal online supporters. Obi undermines his credibility and raises serious concern about his leadership capabilities. Nigeria deserves opposition leaders who uphold the principle and engage in fact-based critics rather than barefaced indulgence in opportunistic and manipulative politics. The trust of the people is sacred, and Obi's vacillations. Omomo, let me check the vacillation for dictionary because I don't know. Demonstrates a willingness to sacrifice this trust for political gain. As the national spokesman of the ruling party, I will continue to hold Obi and other opposition actors accountable for their actions, just as they seek to and should hold our great party and administration accountable when truth and public trust are compromised. Mr. Obi's allegation that Mr. Morka threatened his life is self-evident, malicious lie and an attention-seeking, playing the victim, emotional blackmail. His claim is patently false and reprehensible. By false claiming that Morka threatened his life, Mr. Obi has labeled Morka in the extreme and has incited his online mob to make death threats against Morka and members of his family. That is unacceptable. As a public figure, Mr. Obi bears a responsibility to provide accurate and truthful information. Instead, he has chosen to peddle falsehood and mislead Nigerians in quest for political currency and relevance. We call on Mr. Obi to immediately set the record straight, withdraw his false allegation against Morka, and call his online supporters to order. Morka stands ready to explore all available recourse, mechanisms, mechanisms, because Nigerians like to talk big and use big words, mechanisms in valiant defense of his decency and impeccable reputation. Signed, na Morka na write am, National Public na the person National Publicity Secretary. Shame. This one na person papa. Now, woman put this one for us as husband, busy disgracing their lineage. Boy, God forbid. I said it that it is Barbie, welcome, oh Barbie Solomon, welcome. Good to have you. I said it that it is the diasporans that will eventually have to save Nigeria because people have been so beaten down that they don't see themselves anymore. Bam, bam. PO better make sure that he's not too relaxed with his security because these folks are vicious. Exactly. They look at the whole Attorney General of Federation, Chief Bola Ige. Exactly. Look at what happened to him. Background. Exactly. Background. Gansu. So you get what I'm saying. Dark Mahogany, welcome. Oh. He said, where does one start in this movement, especially from the diaspora? Start wherever. You know, social media is always a great place to start. Then from there, you connect with people who are doing some things, you know, behind the scenes and just get yourself involved. That's all I can say. Because this work is not just for one person. Everybody say, no concern me, no concern me or more. You know, it take minutes. So, you know, we've seen on social media people who were diehard supporters of this administration. Most of them, some of them buy in the process. I be una know. Some of them buy. Presently, we are seeing some of them that are buying. Nigeria happened to them. So, hey, Kene, welcome, oh, my brother. Black Pride versus Odogu, welcome, oh, greetings to you. APC have nothing to offer, not be today. Felix Morka crossed the line for threatening Peter Obi, my brother. You don't see the response when they put out for Peter Obi. The response, they go 3 pages. They just they explain. No evidence. They just explain, they go. Nothing to show. Waiting my president just come and JJ talk. You know, say my president gets soft voice. You know, they shout too much. Now, action man. Action. Okay? He just talking thing, waka come on. They go 3 pages after. And at the same more can I respond to publicity secretary when he makes the wrong country. These ones. They are busy kissing ass for a living. Hey, welcome, Mr. Soji, welcome. Failed lawyer, they say na human rights activist. I laugh, oh, this is so funny. You people come out, they rush come out, threats, putting out threats on top of what did Peter Obi say that is a lie? Points to what he has said that is a lie. They want to now twist it and gaslight. Look at the response. It's a joke of a response. Eh? Somebody said, if you finish all your distractions, propaganda, and shenanigans, we will get back to the current retrogressive economic and security situation you brought upon us. We plaster, we go nowhere. Or more. We know they live in neck, or somebody said, no leave their neck. Eh? They say it's Peter B what this handle should be discussing on how to remove Nigerians from the multi-dimensional poverty they have inflicted on Nigerians. Hey! God I beg, what it be this? Eh? Hey, Lord have mercy. Nigerians, one chance. Then we enter. Eh? Can you imagine? APC is just gaslighting. The issues are right. If they drive out of their houses, the issues will hit them right in the face. But they want to come here and postulate, and in the mean in while doing that, they are dragging they're dragging while doing that. Guess what? While doing that, they drag Arise News. They drag Arise News. Eh? Hey, God. The same government said food prices will come down in 180 days. They failed. It's not Rufai. I ain't talk this one. Eh? My goodness. Hey. Eh? Omo. Nigerians. It's a pity. Oh. It's a pity. Wallahi. I can't even. It's a pity. What you guys are being led by thugs, Agbirus. Eh? Even Uche Rochas, I don't know who he is. Oh. The man came to the defense of Peter Obi. Let me read his. Hey, God, I beg. Oh. Eh? Let me read his response. If anything happens to Peter Obi, whether politically motivated or not, I repeat, if even a scratch touches him, Nigeria will never be the same again. The consequences will be both catastrophic and brutal for Nigeria and her 1914 amalgamation. Wallahi to lie. Wallahi to lie. Even though I'm telling you, this guy does not support Peter Obi. Wallahi, he doesn't. I mean, I used to see his comments a lot. So for him to come out, they know. Peter Obi just they do gentle. Now they hold people. Eh? Who told APC? Rufai says, who told APC they crossed the line as opposition when they organized protests? Background, jam question. Eh? You are threatening somebody. You now come out, turn around, and you want to gaslight the person. Ah, God. It is not about Peter Obi. It's about the fact on ground that the Nigerian state needs XYZ things to move on, to thrive. And Peter Obi, as a lead opposition leader, must speak out. You cannot silence the voice of opposition no matter what threat you bring forth. Eh? No matter, you can't. It's impossible. Who you be? Who you be? Felix Morka, may they go one now. Now they go one. Anarchy is around the corner in Nigeria. He doesn't know. They are gloating over the small power that they think they have. Gloating over it. Eh? We can't continue like this, so my people. Now that one I see when my president respond, I say, what's the happen? What's the happen? My president, I better respond. They're not getting their feet do you. What do you do? Person will not do anything, not need to fear any accusation. It's just that Nigeria now one kind bastard. Do you know how many people will come out for Peter Obi? Be like so now they joke. Now no, now they read the handwriting for what? Eh? Hey, Christopher! Oh my God, Christopher, how you dey? How have you been? And I've been like, where has for my mind, I go to say, where Christopher dey? Where Christopher? How now? You just go back from Nigeria. Hey, our people are truly in hell. Faces are stricken with hopelessness. Christopher, you're not the first person that's saying this. I have a relative who traveled to Nigeria and came back recently. The same thing. I had one who traveled in November. The same thing. Another one traveled in September. The same thing. The same information. That when you see the faces of the people, they are hope. You can see hopelessness written all over them. Welcome back, my brother. Thank God for your journey mercies, for your safe return. Wow. Eh? And somebody will now come and people cannot talk. They are telling people to, anything will happen, may happen for that country. Left to me. I don't talk. Do you understand? I don't talk and say, listen, election will not get you what you want in Nigeria. Forget. I am team, let's start all over again, if you know what I mean. without using too many words, let's start all over again. The foundation is catastrophic. We need to break it. Like planting. When the soil is too strong, you have to till the soil. We need tilling in that land. We need tilling. All this one they're talking about election. Election will not give you goddamn nothing. These people already have strategically positioned themselves on how they're going to ensure you people will be busy online queuing. They'll be beating and flogging people and hurting people like they did the last time. They will just declare a winner. You wanna bet? Now, they have been saying there have been rumors, allegedly, that the INEC official, we don't know, right? We don't know that something happened to him, but we don't know. We haven't seen him. We don't know whether it's true or not. If you guys have heard or read from him, please let me know, right? They're going to remove him and put a more loyal person. T-Pain's administration is full of Lagosians, Lagos Yoruba people. That's it. It's a Lagos Yoruba administration. Any other part of the country does not matter. There's no other part of the country that's represented. Is Lagos Yoruba. Even the other Western countries, Ondo, maybe some of them that are his gang in Lagos, they are from different parts of those areas, but they are majorly Lagosians. I don't know if you guys remember an interview by some man. I don't know where he was from, whether he was from Ogun State or Ekiti or whatever, that came and was crying that the positions that are being given that only focuses on Lagosians. They are not looking at the other Southwest countries. I don't know if you remember that interview, right? Exactly. It's focused on so even and guess what? There was a video that's been making its round where guess what? Mothers, older women running and rushing for food. They flog them. I don't whether now your state, Ibadan, they were flogging old people, old women, scrambling for food for their children and for themselves. They started flogging them because they were rushing. The rush was too much. I'm telling you. I'm serious. Yeah, Ganswood, exactly. Yeah. For Arising is for why for Arising is for giving Tiffany. I'm telling you. Yeah, people, they don't collect something for that one now. Yeah, people. Please, how does it make him man of the year? They want to appease him, rub his back. Eh? Christopher, yeah, me too. I think about you. I say, where Christopher? Oh, where my brother? I've not seen you in a while. It's so nice to have you back. Oh, welcome. Thank God. Eh? Yep. Lagos Yoruba Nepotism Club. Thank you very much. Nicely put. That's what it is. Everything that he's doing, he's moving it to Lagos. That's where he's taking it. No other part of the country is represented. None. When I say Buhari, they do nepotism, a bit tribalistic or whatever. This one takes the cake. He takes the cake and he's doing it unapologetically. Like he doesn't give a damn. Even his own people are suffering. His own people are suffering. We see it. You understand? So that's why this whole tribal thing is such a trick, it's such a lie. When they say, oh, tribe, they weaponize all more, it's not for your benefit, it's for their benefit. You that you are their foot soldier fighting, it's tribe. Almost, you are the one suffering. Most of the people that were fighting is a tribe man. I will vote my tribe man over anybody. They are the ones suffering. I've seen their videos crying, begging for food and money. The same people that were saying I will vote for my blood, them, they suffer. You see, say the tribe don't make any sense. Even the religion, when they say Muslim ticket, who they suffer past? Hey, Odumadu body, Odumadu body, Odumadu body, Odumadu body. See, you want to do somebody else, you are doing yourself. That's what's going on. Look at the northern people now, angry, upset. They shout. They verbose up and down the place. Eh? Welcome, my brother Dixon. Welcome. Thank you. Did you see when that clown Benjamin Kalu brought him to Enugu some days ago? It was disgusting. I didn't even bother to watch. I did not, but I don't waste my time. I don't dey waste my time with wetin dey happen for Nigerian politics. I'm going to tell you guys for free. I don't. I'm just focusing on how do we get this thing sorted out? How do we do it? That's what I'm talking. That's what I care about, to be honest with you. All this tribe fighting is divide and rule for me. I'm telling you, it's divide and rule. They don't care. They are marrying each other. They are marrying each other. The Sheyi that they say they are prepping for governor of Lagos is married to an Igbo woman. I saw an article where the conservative Yorubas wrote and said, because there's a person that's coming up as a Oyo State governor candidate, Oyo State governorship candidate. The guy is married to an Igbo woman. They're passing notes around. They will not allow anybody who's not married to a Yoruba person to rule them. Never again. Blah blah blah. Betty Akeredolu's situation. Talking all kinds of BS. Meanwhile, Sheyi Tinubu is married to an Igbo woman. Right? The same papa na Lebanese. I don't know which one be Lebanese for inside, but Isha na Igbo woman. Na the girl be. So if that one come become governor of Lagos State tomorrow, his wife go be Igbo woman. What are you gonna do about it? What are you gonna do about it? After all, it's your Lord and Savior say this thing, a son. You people worship at his feet. So what are we talking about? Even your president, your T-Pain is not married to is not married to a Yoruba woman. She's a Shekiri. I mean, you people don't know. You people don't know that she's from the Delta region. Eh? Hey, see, these fights, well, they fight tribe, religion, it go destroy una from within. Well, lie to lie. I'm telling you, people. Tribe is nothing. It's an illusion. Tribe na illusion. Because if you check your DNA, you probably have you are probably from Egypt and you are living in Nigeria. If we want to scatter this table, we go say, okay, mandatory DNA for everybody. You bow, say some of una one they shout. My tribe, I'm Yoruba, I'm this and that. Una go bow, say una go get Congolese blood inside your body. Una go get South Africa. We won't draw the line. We want to start that line. We go draw forever. Some of you probably are not even part of you are not supposed to be part of Nigeria. Your ancestors came to settle there many eons ago. You don't belong to that soil. Some of you people that are fighting is Igbo, is Yoruba, is Yoruba, is Yoruba. You'll be shocked. All those ones that are doing the tribalism the most. Your boss says some of them are innately they are Igbo inside. You people will just be fighting useless fights that does not have color, no shape, nothing. Meanwhile, the people that are looting you for free. Building mansions, buying aircraft, changing clothes every time, changing car, changing different things. I saw a documentary some time back. I can't remember where I found that documentary now. They were talking about the Hausa tribe. That the Hausa tribe is the most mysterious. It has the most mysterious DNA ever. You can't really tell where exactly they come from. They have so many. Look, wanna go borrow on ourselves brain. All these people that are fighting tribalismo fight. You people should go and borrow yourself sense. And religion that is not your father's own, that is not your mother's own, that is they force it on you. You people want to buy on top of it. You will kill yourselves, kill your brothers and sisters on top of religion. Look, I saw a video, a write-up about some Ethiopian lady that went to I think she's in Morocco, whatever. No, Libya. They sell her, they're selling them as selling your brothers and sisters as slaves. They don't even respect you people. The same religion, they don't respect people. They don't. They don't respect you people. People carry am for head, they walk like hot akara. Meanwhile, they not care. They know they see you as human beings. I don't know whether anybody see one video like that when they push one woman. They push. She was, I think she's a window cleaner. Whether not Dubai or Saudi Arabia, it happened. I don't remember. The woman they clean or something like that. And she was about to fall. She was calling out. She was holding on for her dear life. And there was a woman, an Arab woman, videoing her. This woman fell. Luckily, she no die. This woman was videoing her until she dropped, and they were laughing and snickering. People should go and borrow yourself sense. Go back to your father's house and go and ask questions. Distraction, really heavy distraction, and people are buying and selling it like it's hot cake. It's heavy distraction, my people. People should wake up. They are eating you dry while you people fight amongst yourselves. Now, so they go talk now. When it suits them, that's when they pull up this. So, well, that's when they pull this rubbish, factional Yoruba. That's not bullshit. I had the Shekiri friends growing up. Eh? It's because it suits them politically. They will now look for a way to hang on. I beg you, Mr. CEO, more will leave matter. Eh? I'm telling you, all of them, most of them. There was one that was exposed. A couple that were exposed. Their mother turned out mother was Igbo. Either mother is Igbo or father is Igbo. What do you say to that? It blows my mind. Like, are you people all right? Is something okay with you? Eh? Exactly. It will shock all of us. When we all come from, you go Yoruba, maybe you are from Uganda, somewhere, or you come from Kenya, or you come from Egypt, minor Egypt, major, whatever, however way they say it now. Yoruba, you come from Morocco. They fight a useless fight. Or Ghana, Yoruba, you come from Ghana, Ashanti tribe or something. Eh? It's an illusion. No, tribe is an illusion. Why do you think they came up with the name tribe? All this tribal, they use words like that. It's an illusion. You are a human being. That's the most important thing. That tribe they just use until they deceive una. So that they go continue to they chop, they lick hand, they empty una this thing, bank account. Exactly. Okay, look at what's happening within even the West, Southwest, right? With the Yoruba Muslims and the Yoruba Christians, that Yoruba Muslims that maybe a parent is Fulani. Okay? There are some of them that are saying, yes, they support the Sharia court to come. They want the Sharia law. Some are saying, no, we don't want it. The real Yorubas are saying no. But the ones that have mixed parents are saying the Sharia should come. Sharia court should come. What do you say about that? Now, for a long time, Yorubas are the most liberal in Nigeria. Take it to the bank. Yorubas are the most liberal tribe in Nigeria. Okay? You can argue with your keyboard, but the facts are there. They're the most liberal. It's only Yoruba. It's only within Yoruba you see a Muslim marry a Christian. You won't hear them. They are living peacefully, enjoying themselves. Nothing they happen. Husband go wake up, go mosque. Wife go wake up, go church. Sometimes husband go follow wife, go church. I'm telling you. Eh? Now you want me they come bring the religion where they'll taste. Oh, they are, exactly. They are. So, and if you look at these Yoruba Muslims, amongst them, they are mixed parents. Some of them are mixed. They are the Fulani. They are the people that are mixed, that are core Muslims. Those are the ones that are creating the problems within the Yoruba Ronus. I paid attention to it. There was one lady highlighted it one time, and I was paying attention. I was like, oh my God, this girl is right. They are the ones that are majorly causing the problem. The Yoruba Ronus amongst them. They are mostly Yoruba Muslims. Kede don't take her, don't carry me go where I don't know. Kene say na get baboon there. You know what, Kene, I have to agree with you. Hey, God abeg o. Nigeria no go finish person. Yeah, insecure people. Have been a victim of tribalism, which is very sad and damaged me. Yeah. Funny thing, when I experienced tribalism growing up, I didn't know what it was. So it did not affect me, but I didn't know what it was. I didn't understand it. I just thought the person was weird. I didn't think about it more than that. Maybe because I didn't know, I had no idea what the motive was. So it didn't bother me. I was like, what are they trying to say? Do you understand? So yeah, I experienced it too. That it was only during this Peter Obi's thing and all of that that it now started coming back because I started seeing the tribalism. I said, "Oh my God, this is why. Okay, this is why this person said this to me. Oh, this is why I went through what I went through." Yeah, I remember then when I went to visit Nigeria some years back. And somebody said to me, what are you doing here? Is this where you are from? Go back to your place and go and fix it up. I remember somebody saying that to me. But I didn't, I just shake them off. I was like, what the heck is this person talking about? I'm Nigerian, what the heck? Right? But anyways, yeah, exactly. Ganswood, exactly. you know. So anyway, I want to quickly touch on this story when I see it. It's not too long ago, right? This woman when go, I think that Benin City take happen. The woman go, he go Nigeria or so. The man when he married before, Congo set her house on fire. He wanted to actually set her on fire too, but luckily she was able to escape, right? So the woman is receiving treatment in some hospital, whatever. Now, and they now listen to the man's part. The man said they were married in 2023, according to the story. And I think the woman decided not to move forward with it again or anymore, or something like that. And for some reason, whether the man could not handle it and decided to come and do that act to her. This woman is a mature woman. The person I saw is a mature woman, right? And I'm wondering. And from the story, it seemed like they got, the woman came from wherever she was in Europe to come and marry the man in Nigeria. Hmm. I don't understand that mindset, to be honest, of living where you are, where you know the lay of the land, you know everything. You can't go Nigeria, go marry. There's poverty in the land. You go and marry someone, you don't know whether they are okay mentally. The kind of mental issues that are on ground in Nigeria, not be here. Not be say anywhere perfect for this world, though. But when people know they see food chop and everything, there's some people don't know how to, their mind and their psyche, especially for Nigeria, be say women, they fit do the women anything. Your comments are blocked, K. What do you mean? I don't understand. You use some certain words there when you not feel use. I think YouTube automatically they take them out. So I don't know. Not be me. I not block anything, no. But I know that YouTube will take out some. If you use some words like that, it will remove them. So John Bull. John Bull, I guess. John Bull, hi, welcome. Oh, you say that's not tribalism. That's not a tribalism. Please, what is tribalism to you? Write it down. Tell us. Educate us, explain to us. We are here to learn. Clash of cultures. Okay, babe come from the West and goes to Nigeria to marry me. Exactly. Thank you very much, Gansfoot, right? So they were asking the man why he did it or something like that. I can't remember. The man did not really give much explanation, at least in the video that I saw. I don't know. But it is the woman that I have, like, why? Why did she have to do that? Nigeria is not a place, difference of culture, mindset different. You way you see life different, to completely different. Do you understand? You cannot. I don't know how people do it. Oh, you can't. It's not something that you can. You cannot relate on that level. I think that the woman made a mistake by doing that. That's me. I don't think it's not advisable. I will not advise anyone to go and do that kind of thing. I beg. That's risky. She put her life at risk. Everything she brought back with her, the house, everything burned down to the ground. That is a huge loss. It's sad though. I'm very sorry that that happened to her. I hope that she recovers fully and she gains her strength well. But man, please, women, don't do that to yourselves. Not be by force to go marry big kono. Stay day your day. You should learn to enjoy this life. Oh. Learn to enjoy this life. Hey, God, I beg. You will go use your hand, go they find trouble, they drag problem, come meet yourself. Me, I don't understand though. This time so that we are living in now is a very, very troublesome time. Don't go and use your hand to drag problem. Day your day. Learn to love and enjoy your company. Travel, enjoy, take yourself out, do shopping, whatever it is that you like to do. Read books. Me, books are my escape. If I dey read book like this, I'm already in scene. Once I start a book, scene one, episode one, my brain go just open. I go just dey envisage. Really, this what happen? I go dey draw picture of wetin dey happen. That's my escape. Books are my escape. I love to read. Here's the book I'm reading right now. It's by, I don't know if you guys can see it. I'm putting it really close, right? Paulos Coelho. I read his first book, Alchemist, one of his books, and I really like his writing. This one is called Manuscripts Found in Accra. So far, sounds very interesting. The guy writes more like a spiritual type person. So it's an interesting read so far. I've been enjoying it. So, anyway, that's that. So, please, guys, don't put yourself at risk. Not be by force to marry. Okay? Marriage is not a criteria to go to where heaven, if there's one, as they say in the Christendom. You understand? It's not. Live your life, live your best life. If it happens, it happens. Doesn't happen, please enjoy your life. Please make it a point to enjoy your life. Okay? If you like what's it called? Milkshakes, make a milkshake for yourself, man. You want to go watch a movie by yourself, man. You want to cook something good for yourself. You want to take yourself to dinner, please take yourself to dinner, women. You guys need to protect yourselves, man. Try to keep yourself from trouble. It's not that serious. Anybody wants to be with you, they'll be with you. If they don't want to be with you, they ain't gonna be with you. Don't force it. Don't force it. Who cares what society thinks? I know Nigeria is a different beast altogether, where if you're not married, it seems like there's something wrong with you. That's their mindset. There's nothing you can do about that. Until they get out of that, there is nothing. Okay? There is nothing. Long before there'll be women who did not marry. Okay? And they probably made impact in their communities. God, that we don't know their names now doesn't mean they did not make impact. Mona remember saying that Africa na maternal, most of Africa na maternal. Now women are really they in charge. Back in the day, before this Oyibo people come. Okay? So I beg. Not by force. Mona not endanger on our lives. Whether you be man or woman, don't go endanger your life. Akin Fakpounda. Who be Akin Fakpounda? On Arise News. What did he say? Men go home and marry. I guess women do so. No, it's not acceptable. I'm sorry. Even the men, have you not heard stories? The men are being dealt with left, right, and center. When they reach share, they know what's up. They live because they don't really love the man. They're out of poverty sometimes. And I'm not saying that the people who don't marry genuinely, because trust me, there are people I know they were it was a matchmake, okay, and it's working out. I'm not saying that it doesn't, but it's it's going down the drain because a lot of people go home for selfish reasons. They go marry the person, like for instance, now some men go home and say they are going to marry women that will come and become nurses. That's a selfish reason. Okay, when the woman come become the nurse now, they make the money. You come the invest, say no, they give you enough problem. So I don't know. I don't marry where you are, please. You don't have to travel far. Eh? Some women are desperate, hence maybe their trip to Nigeria to marry someone. When you're desperate in any area of life, you can do anything, especially if you're. That's true. You're right, Gansfood. You nailed that one. That's probably true. And because of the society we come from now, desperation to marry, they keep imposing this marriage on you. You have to marry. If you're not married, you are not married as a woman, you're not complete. You are not those one. They'll talk many, 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 many things to mess with your psyche. Do not let anybody mess with your psyche. Nobody creates you. People, when they live their life, they live their life. Let me tell you, some of these married people are the most miserable people you will meet. Take it from me. Some of them are unhappy. They are looking for ways to run out. Just as they have miserable married people, they also have happily married people. Okay? The ones that are jollofing, guess what? They ain't on social media. They are jollofing their lives. They don't have time. They are busy leveling up. Okay, I have a friend. The girl doesn't have to. She and her husband, they are jetting from one country to the other, jollofing. Next thing, you get message. Oh, I'm in Tokyo. I'm going to just send picture. That's it. Most of them are not. They don't have time, man. They're busy with their lives. They're enjoying. You don't see them doing all this nonsense they do. You don't. Even though they do social media, they don't really put themselves out like that, guys. Anything you get in, if you're desperate for anything, it doesn't always work out well. It has to come naturally to you. It has to be organic. If it's not organic, right? If you're desperate for anything, that's usually a bad sign. Just stop whatever it is you're doing. If you're desperate to get anything, just stop, breathe, walk away from that thing. I'm telling you, it's not worth it. Your life is more important because your solution is the solution you have for the world is in your hand. You have not given us before you leave. Please. It's nothing worth being desperate about, though. Some women and even men are under so much pressure. I remember I used to visit a cousin friend in the UK. The pressure they put on need to marry was so much. I developed headaches. It was so intense. Yeah, don't ever let pressure. Sometimes you have to shut it down. You have to, if it means not talking to or communicating with anybody at that time, please do. It's so not worth it. Trust me. It's not worth it. Live your life purposefully. Find something that you know that you are good at or you love doing and just be doing it. If it happens, it happens. If it doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. They force all these things. They're not the if you force them, you go develop sickness when you never hear of for your life. That person go they get. Ha! So I beg you, Mona, dey careful. Jumbo, you say everybody needs to know their own places. What happened to you is called reality check. Nigeria is only in the center and not any other part. What the heck are you talking about, Jumbo? What happened to me? As in what? What did I tell you happened to me? Can you relate? Because I don't understand what you're talking about. Everybody needs to know their place. Who needs to know their place? For what? In what place? Please tell me and further elucidate. Me, I don't understand what they talk. I mean, you guys understand what he's saying. Me, I don't understand. Oh, John Boo, please connect the dot for me because I've said so many things and I cannot remember the things that I said before. So please, can you link it? Because I don't understand who needs to know your place. Reality check. What the heck are you talking about? Reality check. Nigeria is only the same. Which part of Nigeria is good in the first place? Even the so-called Lagos is not good. It's a smelly place. It's full of filth. I'm sorry, the air is polluted. So what are you talking about? It's congested. What is making Lagos what it is the oil money from my side. So what are you talking about? Can you give us back our oil money? Can you return Shell, Chevron, and all the oil companies back to where it belonged to Bayelsa, Niger Delta, the South region? Can you release that? It don't belong to you. The oil money is what made Lagos. Can we agree on that? Give us back our property so you guys can keep whatever it is you have in your Lagos. Let's see what's gonna happen, right? So don't come at me with bullshit here, young man, right? So if that's what you're referring to, then you got a problem. Okay. So tell me exactly what I said and tie it to what the crap you're just talking about, because I don't know what you're talking about here. Okay. Lagos don't belong to you or anybody else. Your papa no make Lagos. If I ask you where you're from now, you're probably from some village, somewhere, remote village in the west, where we never hear of. You not get running water for your village. You don't chop. Maybe can even fair ask that question. You don't chop. Also money when you need for data. Now you take when you need to chop. Now you take buy data. So on the type rubbish. So please take your time, Jumbo. We not come here come play. Oyibo dey fly from Europe, come marry from Ajegunle. She didn't check well. Abi now, I guess so. Mm. I'm telling you, go up transformer. Yep, yep. I'm telling you, it's better for your sanity. It's better for you to be by yourself. Enjoy the little things of life. Learn to enjoy solitude. I'm going to tell you guys for free. Solitude is powerful. Don't be afraid of being alone. You came to this world alone. You're going to go out alone. I'm going to repeat that. You came to this world alone. You're going to go out alone. You're not joined at anybody's hips. Nobody came together. Even twins, they came minutes after they bring one out, they bring another one out within seconds, sometimes maybe minutes. It depends. Okay? You have to be okay with being by yourself. It has to be something that is normal to you. Whether you don't have, you must maintain a balance. Okay, it's not everything doesn't start and end with I go. When you were young, remember when you were young, you were carefree. You did not know what so far you chop belleful, now that one concern you. Okay, you didn't all these things didn't matter. All of a sudden, why does it matter? When you have there's a solution you have now to the world's problem that you have not provided to us. Meanwhile, you are crying over a woman or a man that does not even know whether you exist right now. They've moved on. They probably have like 33 girlfriends and 33 boyfriends that they are talking to. As one call is dropping, another one is calling, another one is calling, another one is dropping. Now that one, now you want to they cry over. My life is sweet, oh. Life is sweet. It's even sweeter when you know how to live your life in your own space and be your own person. Look, always expect the best, right? If it doesn't work out, that's how life is. Just keep it moving. It's as simple. When you have the opportunity to love recklessly, love with all your heart. Nothing wrong with that, right? But enjoy while it lasts. Some people when they marry 5 years later, 10 years later, maybe they divorce or the man or the woman die. Will they stop living? No. I beg you, my people, you know, serious shit like that. No desperation let they carry us go anywhere. Oh, I need to watch it. Okay. Okay. All right. I have to move to my main. I have to move to my main something so I can share the video because Tracy is onto something. I have to find, when my sister calls, I have to rush. Okay, Tracy, let me bring it here. Is it a standalone video? Um, all right. We're going to see right now. If you are just joining, welcome. God blessings to you, blessings to you. Una welcome. Coming on momentarily, bringing the news. Let me see. She said, let me see who was the person. Akin Fakbounda. Okay. Akin Fakbounda. Okay. All right. I want to rock right now. I want to rock right now. I want to rock. All right. Let me see. Yeah. But yeah, that's right. I'm gonna pull it up right now. Thank you, Kenny. Yeah, you can't share links. YouTube doesn't allow links. Hey, Gist and Chill. Welcome. Oh, greetings to you. Good to have you. Thank you for joining us. We appreciate you. Um, Gist and Chill, you were on fire the last live. Your comments were on point. Exactly. Marry where you are, where you know, and marry with your eyes wide. Christopher, thank you. Please say it louder. Say it louder. My brother Christopher is married, so he knows what he's talking about. Marry where you are, where you know, and marry with your eyes. I remember I had an uncle there that wasn't married, right? So the man, of course, his sisters were disturbing him. Go and marry, go and marry. You have to marry. You have to marry. So, I now told him, I said, you've been living in America for God knows how long. Ngwan, why do you understand? Like, can't you just find somebody decent and just marry instead of they'll be sending picture to you, marry this one, you too, you will carry back, grand, grand, grand. You go and marry, you go. I said, it doesn't work like that. Why don't you find somebody here that you already know, that already understands the life, how it's going on here, and then marry them? You understand? I said, because if you do that, the person he already understands most of the things when they happen for here. You already understand how things supposed be. You understand? I can't tell her like that. I can't tell her and say, so this one you they rush every time you go, they go they bring different, you go they introduce you to different women when they live far, 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 far away. Find one for here, marry. Simple and short. Eventually, that's what he did, thankfully, right? So now he's been married for how long now? Do you understand? He married a woman that was already thriving. He was already thriving, you know. He didn't have to, because they were telling him then, come home, come and if you don't see wife, come and marry at home. I said, not try uncle, do not try. Stay your ass where you are. Find someone decent and marry. You already understand the system. Marry person when you also understand the system. Okay? That's what he did. You understand? So I don't know. Sometimes I think that when people they advise people, they want to impose women on you. Don't are they careful or impose men on you? Especially for my sisters. Now women and they desperate pass. Women I never see the desperation is not here. Ha! I no go kill una sef oh. Early grave waiting. See you see early grave. And Nigeria women are very what's it called? Women they give everything, like their minds they open, they will, they love foolishly. For lack of better words, so I love my sisters, but we have to say the truth. Because women naturally are very, how do I say it? Women are very they are nurturers by nature, right? And women have the capacity to love in a way that I can't even begin to describe. So let me ask, Tracy, is it which I see the Akin Fakbonda, is it where he talked about the reform tax system in a structured Nigeria? This was 2 days ago on Arise News. I want to know if it's this one though, before I bring it on. Didn't think it can get worse than this, right? Well, it just did. For easy registration and title services, go to etax.com/. I thought I found a solution to this thing. Ads. Let me see. I think I did. Is it it? Let me see what she says. Um, no, that's fine. Just let me know the title. Oh, let me share my link. If you needed to, yeah, I could have just shared my link actually. Let me share my link with you guys. Yeah, so what he means is that you come into the studio and then share the link and then you come up. That's all. Exactly. Gist and chill. Marry with your eyes open. Keyword. Don't just rushy. You might be rushing into the end of your peace, the end of your joy, the end of your health. So many things. There's so many things that you don't know. Guys, just take it easy, man. Kene, you are not nice. Kene say now follow the smell of the stew boiling for firewood. Kene, you be bully, oh. Oh my God. He said follow the smell of the stew. You guys are jokers. Oh my goodness. You know what I'm telling you for this new year. Thank you, Chidima. Welcome, my sister. I say make John Book can elaborate. I beg. Tribalism. Okay, wetin tribalism do now? You just type tribalism. I take join. Lagos is hype. Only the island is even the island. You not see the water. The island, if you see, no matter how much the water every time. When rain fall like this, now so everywhere go full. You can't come out of your house. Island don't spoil finish. Which kind of island? Eh? Unnecessarily expensive. Expensive when e no get sense. Like it no make any sense. Stay on your side and then you stay in my Abuja North. Jumbo rest. Where are you from? Tell us where you are from. Have you eaten today? Have you eaten? You don't chop? That's what we want to know. Stay on which side? Which side are you talking about? Which side they designate for you? Tell us. Tell us more. Now you they talk. Now me they talk rubbish. I mean, now you they talk rubbish. Let's know, please help us to elaborate further. Eh? Abuja is built on. Thank you. Tell him. Tell am Jumbo, that Abuja wey you dey say no be your papa money dey take build am. Na Niger Delta money. Which village you come from? Tell us. Make we really go in. You don't need to be insulting people of the Southwest. Please explain how the people of the Southwest were insulted. Please tell us. Please educate us, the people of the Southwest. How were they insulted, Jumbo? Are you from the Southwest? What part of the Southwest are you from? A lot of them running their mouths about owning Lagos have not contributed to the development of Lagos in any way. 1 cent, they never do. Now, the oil money when they come from South and Niger Delta, now they take build that Lagos. None of them deserve to do that Lagos. But people when get the oil money, oil. Now, the oil money, now they see they carry go north. So please, excuse you. Now, because South and Niger Delta people, they don't know what they do them. Now, I make. That's my way you can't they run your mouth. You go supposed to they crawl, they beg for your knees. Eh? Can they leave me? Oh, may they return her. May they return her. I beg, may they return her. When you are single, mumu people question your sexuality. I don't care. Yep. People have questioned it. People are always wondering and curious. I not send anybody, papa. Now you they pay my bills? No. You ain't paying my bills, man. So they will question your sexuality because they cannot wrap their minds around you having fun on your own, enjoying your own time, doing your own thing. They can't wrap their mind around you. They don't understand what it means to be in solitude with yourself and understand who you are. They are afraid of your power as a single person. Now, I'm not saying that there are no married couples out there that are not living it up, enjoying their lives. I have them. I know them. I'm talking about the ones that are busy trying to be desperate. That's the ones I'm talking about. There's no need for it. If they only knew the superpower that is involved in being by yourself, right? Until the right type of person comes into your life, nobody go to rush. Trust me. No mind then. You say all these people trolls for social media, they're looking for something to hold on to. They are looking for something to hold on to. Meanwhile, be Omo Yoruba Gongon. That's what they do. They will come and look for something to hold on to. Eh? Mhm. Africa keeps itself poor because its basic surrounding it ignores it and blame government and authority. Africa keeps itself poor because its basic surrounding it ignores it and blame government. I don't understand that, MB, please. You hate people of the Southwest as much as you are claiming that they don't want you there. We don't hate you in the North as long as you know your place and thunder na im go fire you, Jumbo. You hate people of a stay one side. Where are you from? Tell us. You never tell us. You have not told us where you are from. Stay one side. Where are you from? Are you from the North? Where are you from in the North? Are you from the Southwest? Where are you from in the Southwest? Let us know. Let's know you more, man. You know, whether he be as he be, we did that contraption together, so we are related somehow. So I'm giving you that privilege. Tell us where you're from. Introduce yourself properly. Okay, it's that one there. Awesome, awesome, awesome. But you've seen it's about tax reform, but the guy yarn more. Okay, okay, okay. About to bring it now. About to bring it now. All right, all right, all right. So I'm gonna change device momentarily because I don't want the echo. I'm sorry, guys. I don't know when. Yeah, now, wow, I'm not understanding. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna bring it back again. I apologize, guys. Really sorry about that. Break in transmission. I'm gonna be bringing up shortly. I'm trying to. Okay, Fakunda. Let's see. Okay, let's see here. All right. All right. So I'm reading it now. Okay. Can you guys see it now? Let me know. Can you confirm? Man, I'm so sorry about what happened. Uh, exactly. We are curious, so Jumbo. A country with excess corruption cannot maintain a proper tax system. Yep, exactly. Never, never. Country get clean from the heart before it. Thank you. Thank you. All right, let me play it now.
Thanks for staying with us. You're welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. Well, our next guest is Dr. Akin Fakunda, who is the Secretary, Eminent Elders Forum. In the midst of the recent national bedlam over President Tinubu's tax reform proposals, Dr. Fakunda described the entire thing as creeping regionalization that is being half-heartedly implemented. What exactly did he mean? He joins us now from Arise Abuja studios for a broader conversation around the issues of governance in Nigeria. Good morning, Dr. Fakunda. Good to have you join us on the morning show. And Happy New Year to you, sir.
Good morning to you.
Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Thank you very much. Good morning to viewers.
Thank you. Thank you, sir. All right, let's come to your thoughts around what the government of the day, of course, headed by President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is doing. You've expressed some strong views about the tax reform bills and about what you called, half-hearted attempt at regionalization. I'd like you to explain in detail what you meant, given the fact that if we zero down to the tax reform bills, the four of them themselves, you see that Afenifere did endorse it, even though there was a backlash from the North, being almost outrightly against it. But then what is the position of the Elders Forum that you represent and your own personal position, given that the gentleman who is behind all this, our president, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is a Yoruba man like your good self? What are your thoughts about his reforms, particularly the tax reform bills?
There are so many issues on this matter. The first foundation to lay is that Nigeria is not a united country, despite all the pretenses. We are not South since 1914. It has not changed. The North, at the flip of a switch, they are able to shout Northern interest. The Southerners are laid back, hoping that, we are civilized. We don't want to talk about tribalism. Tribalism is at play. We are pretentious about this matter. Look, the North has taken us for a ride for too long. They foisted federal character on Nigeria over 40 years. They foisted quota system over Nigeria over 40 years. Have they benefited from it? Only the tiny clique in the North is holding the whole country to ransom. It's enough time for Nigeria to wake up. We are not together, North plus South. Now they are talking the elite, the few elite in the North. Like if feeding bottle is going to be removed from their mouth. That's what they are doing. They are shouting. They are forming a group now. Lead of Northern Democrats. The governor of Bauchi was talking. They won't be able to pay salaries again. They won't be able to do that. Look, the North has damaged Nigeria fundamentally with this attitude. Who are the Nigerians who are now Japan now? They are Southerners. The South invested in education massively in the 50s and the 60s. The products now are being driven out of Nigeria. Can you find the Fulani man in London or in New York practicing medicine, practicing engineering? It's Yoruba, the both Southerners that are marginalized. It's time to call the bluff of the North. Not because we even support what Tinubu is doing, but we have to converse about Nigeria. Nigeria is not, we are pretentious. Let's go to the brass tacks. That's why we are calling for regionalization. The North is separate from the South. That's just the truth. That's just the truth, unless we are deceiving ourselves. There are many issues about the tax reform. Look, the president is not focusing in the right direction. Just one item alone, inheritance tax. The North has a different perspective on Sharia. The Southwest have different customs. The East have different approach. By trying to do a unitary tax system, when we are all having a different flavor of life, is that not a voyage to nowhere? On that account alone, I will not really agree with what President Tinubu is trying to do. In all honesty, President Tinubu is focused on this tax matter. That is going to be the mantra of his administration. Let's assume that even the tax bill is passed in the next 3, 4, 5 months. Okay, what next? What next? Mr. President is taking his reputation, his political acumen on the tax bill. But there are many issues that he's about to have faced that he's not talking about. Civil service is blighted. Federal civil service in Abuja. We don't have a civil service. Civil servants are just looking to find a means to survive. They are not operating organically with the government. They are not. On a report, President said he would do it within 6 weeks, 12 weeks rather. They have done nothing about it. If we don't reform this public service and you keep giving some money to FRA to collect tax so you can spend, and then there are many issues that I can table in this in this show today. In 2023, the president announced a 500 billion naira agri project. What has happened to it? He didn't implement it. Now we have livestock ministry. I know now they are looking for offices in Abuja. When are we going to get the first cows from the livestock ministry? So overall, the focus on tax bill is totally not what Nigeria is looking at now. There are more serious issues, fundamental reform. Tax bill is not the reform that we want. The country has to be reorganized and let all of us live separately, but as good neighbors. As good neighbors. We are different. It's just a fact. We can gloss over it from here to eternity. Let me just stop there right now.
Okay, and that's a good place to start. I agree with you. There's so many things that the president has to fix to make sure that Nigeria is right again. But before we move on to those things, I still want to ask you one more question on this Nigeria's tax system that has been a subject of debate for decades. With this President Tinubu's recent proposals to overhaul it significantly, tax reforms are never easy, especially in a diverse and complex country like Nigeria. Many critics fear that the proposed changes might favor certain regions or economic classes over others. Now, I'm wondering if there's any way you think these reforms can be structured to dispel these fears, to ensure inclusivity and demonstrate tangible benefits for all Nigerians. I ask this because the backlash, like you rightfully said, against these reforms, especially from some northern groups, highlights the deep-seated regional sensitivities that we have. From your perspective, is there anything that this government can do to balance the need for a tax modernization with the concerns of these regions while fostering unity and trust across the country?
If you're involved in a car accident, we're not at fault, listen to this. Insurance companies don't want you to know. You may qualify for much more compensation than they offer you. Don't fall for their pressure. Don't speak.
The end of your statements is just the problem. We cannot be united when we are not equally yoked. We are equally yoked. We cannot be united at all. But let everybody just live according to his own worldview. Then the temperature will come down. But trying to stay in Abuja and put a package together for the whole country, from the northwest to the southeast, from the northeast to the southwest, it's not going to work. Okay, the president might use all his authority, all the presidential powers to get it through. And then what? And then what? What are the two elements in the tax reform? You are conceding no tax to the lowest people, 130 million Nigerians who are destitute. Then you want to tax the big companies. The big companies are folding up. They are leaving Nigeria. They cannot afford diesel to run generators. They are even the one they manufactured, no sales. There is poor demand. So who will pay the tax? Who will pay the tax? Is it run-down companies that will pay the tax? Anybody earning below 70,000, no tax. Okay. So where is the money coming from? And when the money comes, to be spent on what? To be spent on deficit. To be spent on paying back loans that we have taken, that we have exhausted, that we have stolen. Is that it? What are you going to use tax for? It's not tax that okay, let him get it through, fine. Let him get it through. But is that the end of the tunnel? It is not, in my opinion. But the president needs to be politely advised. It's now almost 2 years that he's been in the saddle. It's time to think. His presidential chart that he had, he was so cocksure of everything. But that's not reality at all. It's not cocksure. This February will be 2 years since he's been elected. It is time to just reappraise issues. It's hanging in the air. We on the ground, we are not feeling what he's trying to do. It might be well-meaning, but it's not in the right direction at all. So to answer your question, this tax matter will not unite Nigeria. If you consider to the north that they get more VAT, they get more VAT for doing what? They've got federal character for 40 years. What have they done with it? They've got quota for 40 years. What have they done with it? They're just being spoiled. They don't want to wake up to reality that they are not doing well. They are not performing. And when you compromise, you kill the South. The energy is being sucked out of the South in trying to remedy and carry the North along. We should be tired of carrying them along, in all honesty. Somebody has to call their bluff. There's no alternative to the South calling the bluff of the North. Absolutely.
Okay, sir. Now, I'd like to ask you two separate questions. One is about what you said earlier about what is the North doing? Because when it comes to VAT and tax exemptions, a lot of our VAT exempt goods, our foods, our agricultural products come from the North, and they do not get VAT from that. But so I want to ask why you believe the North is being spoilt in terms of VAT when most of our food and our agricultural produce is coming from the North. The North is our food basket. And the second thing you spoke to was about where is the tax going to? Where are they spending the money on? Because a lot of Nigerians have been harping on about fiscal responsibility, that where is this money going towards? The presidency now has put forward their budget to the National Assembly, and the budget is going to be debated alongside the tax bills in this coming year. Now, the the State House headquarters has budgeted 6 billion naira for purchases of new cars, 7 billion naira to build an office building for the president's own assistants. However, in the same budget, we're only seeing 250 million naira going to learning and teaching aids in the Federal Ministry of Education. So do you think that the budget also that they're trying to get this revenue for, do you think the budget is a useful way of using Nigeria's taxpayer money?
If you've been injured in a car accident, don't call an attorney. Use this AI app instead. That's what I did.
2 questions, fine. The North deliberately chose not to be organized. They are engaged in petty trading. How can you tax a petty trader on the street? How can you tax people who are just in the markets? They refused to organize. They insisted on having a Majiri system. How can a Majiri pay tax? The governor of Bauchi State confirmed that they have no institutional framework to even tax anybody on VAT. You tax, they refuse to organize even selling of cows. They are not organizing selling of onions. How do you pay VAT on that? They refuse to organize so that it can be in the modern age where you can have corporate systems to market things. They oppose commodity systems for agri products. So how do you tax something that is not organized? They are diffuse. There is no record. In the markets, in the North, see anywhere. Is there a market? There is no market, no organized market. That's their problem. Then that's it. As to what happened to the tax, I already answered the question. If President Tinubu gets this tax bill through now, to get money for what? Money for what? The civil service is bloated. The president was very proud to say he has 48 ministers and they are doing well. That's profligacy now. Orsay report has been there. We now have almost 1,000 parastatals in the federal government, and they are doing nothing. I live in Abuja. Civil servants are just on the streets trying to say how they can buy a house for 50 million, 100 million. That's what Abuja is. Abuja is for you to just make money and buy houses. Nobody is interested in a proposal to reform the system. An average civil servant, they are not interested in their jobs anymore. And you cannot blame them because the environment is too harsh for a public servant, the way I was in service 24 years ago. So the budget is just a symptom. We are not interested in doing anything serious with the money we are going to get. In any case, over the years, Nigeria is sitting on massive corruption. The president said he will not probe the military because he respects them. That's fair. What happened to the fuel subsidy claim under Jonathan? Have we looked into it? Look, there are so many reports of public stealing. Nigeria Airways water panel report, CMS report, Alibotin report. Even all the things recorded by EFCC, who knows what happened to them? There's a place in Abuja where almost 100 cars just abandoned, EFCC impounded. So there's so much waste in the system. Try to make more money to cover the waste. It's totally misdirected in my own reckoning. We need to really discuss the fabric of the Nigerian society. We don't need more money at all. The money we already have is enough if applied wisely. If applied wisely. Too many assets are wasting away. And getting more loans and getting more taxes to just pop over the system.
What's your credit card debt balance? If it's $10,000 or more, here are 3 easy solutions you can start implementing today. And number 3 is an absolute game changer.
It's totally, I don't understand. I don't understand. Honestly, I don't understand.
All right, Dr. Fakunda. It looks to me like a lot of people might consider your submissions a bit concerning. The way that you are addressing issues that have to do with the northern part of the country. When you say that we are, does it appear to you that it might sound like you are trying to breed division? Does it appear to you like you are in a way sounding like Kemi Badenoch, the leader of the Conservative Party in the UK, who is of Nigerian parentage, and who says that, have got nothing in common with the North, and that they were even enemies, of where she comes from, which is of the Yoruba stock. You, of course, will have noticed the backlash that attracted and people criticize that that's not the spirit that Nigeria is trying to work on. So when you base your argument of regionalization on the fact that we can be together, even though we can be good neighbors, don't you think, sir, that you might make things a bit difficult for somebody like President Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who is Yoruba and who has been accused anyway of trying to Yorubanize the entire machinery of government? And therefore, if you are proposing to him that he should do more of restructuring that regionalizes, wouldn't that appear as anti-North? Anti-North at a time that key Northern elements are saying that no, come 2027, it doesn't look like we'll support you. Aren't you making things a bit difficult for a Yoruba man like yourself, sir, who's the president?
Thank you very much. It's a fact that we are divided. We pretend that is totally, I don't understand it. The North want, and the South are reluctant to say what they want. President Tinubu is better to put all the cards on the table, trying to pepper over it and say we are united. Of course, we are not united. We are not united. We are divided. That's all the truth. I've told you now that the North brought federal character. The South agreed to okay, fine, we are united. What is the result of it? The North brought quota system. Southern agreed with it. It's in the Constitution. What is the result? If we now bring in tax to say, okay, get more VA at the expense of the South, so what will be the result? The division will continue until we remove the feeding bottle. Let everybody just work according to his own dictates. The North sincerely believes in Sharia. We should not grow them for that purpose now. We should let them be. They want Sharia. In the South, there are Muslims. We don't want Sharia. Somebody brought us in Oyo to do Sharia in Oyo. Everybody put it down. The Muslims in the South don't want Sharia. So why are we pretending? In the Southeast, some few Muslims, but they don't want Sharia. Let's accept who we are. Let's accept reality so that we'll not stop talking and motion without movement. That's what it is. I'm not ashamed. Okay, look, if President Tinubu succeeds now, 2027, 2031, every Yoruba person in Abuja will be cleaned out of the system. Because Buhari started with Fulani, he is doing Yoruba now. Let the Igbos come. We cannot grow the Igbos if they put 99% in all positions too. Is that the way we are building the country? Let Yoruba man go and rule Yoruba land. Let the North agree on who will rule Northwest. Let the Kanuri rule Northeast. Let the Igbos rule the Southeast. Let the South agree. Then the temperature will come down. I will not want to be running federal election with 200 million naira form because I have to run from Sokoto to Ikopene. I will campaign as a premier of Western region where people know me and I know them. I know what they want. The Southwest want to bring all Yorubas who are Japan, bring them back to Nigeria. Nigeria is too hostile for the Yorubas now. Nigeria is a poisoned environment for Yoruba because we invested in education so much and we have lost all the human beings. They are developing other societies. The North will not care less. How many doctors do they have in United States? How many doctors do they have in Europe? These are facts I'm put on the table now. I don't need to sugarcoat anything at all. We are divided. Let's just accept it. It's no fight. It's no war. The North will come up on their own. We will respect each other. But this matter of trying to play some games, President Tinubu is better. In fact, if he runs only one term and he brings this temperature down, his name will go down in history. But if he does not do anything in the next 6 months about restructuring, and he goes to use all the money to run election in 2027 and he wins, and then what? Yorubas will become endangered in the political system because once he leaves, then Nigeria not safe for Yoruba man again.
Sorry,
let the Igbos come. They have right to come too.
Sorry, because you've spoken about.
The speaker has come out.
I'd like to confirm.
Let the Igbos come.
I wanted to confirm something because you said Yoruba.
So let the Igbos come, and they just have to be allowed to rule too, and they were entitled to have all Igbos in all positions at that time too. That's what we are going to get if you are going the way we are going now. There's nothing. I don't need to be a prophet to say so.
Doctor, okay, I think we're having technical difficulties there, so we're going to go on a quick break, and we'll be right back. So do stay with us. Well, welcome back to the morning show here on Arise News. We are on with Dr. Fabunda, who is coming to us, joining us from our studio in Abuja. Dr. Fabunda, can you hear me now?
I can hear you loud and clear.
Thank you. Now, right before our break, you said that Yoruba people would be endangered after a Tinubu presidency. I wanted to understand that. And also because you have been speaking about, maybe it's the Igbo's turn or the northern or the southwest turn. But Nigeria is a very diverse country that belongs to not only the major tribes, but also, the minorities as well. So do you feel that this regionalism also gives a fair share, an equitable power share to minor tribes, people from smaller tribes like the Efik, the Ibibio, the Bini?
Absolutely, absolutely. In fact, I belong to a new body that is coming up in the next few weeks, Western Region Organization. Look, we need only 3 things to alter the constitution of Nigeria. Alter the constitution to permit regions to have their own subsidiary constitution in the way they like it. Secondly, alter the fundamental list of functions, exclusive list, concurrent list, and residual, and then permit referendum clause. Once you put those 3 things, amendments in the constitution, we will sort ourselves out. 36 states is not viable. We might get 12 regions, we might get 16 regions, but regions that are organic, that are willing to work together with common worldview and common culture. That's just the truth of the matter. We cannot continue the way we are now. Absolutely. Things have to change. And the earlier the change comes about, the better. As I said, there's a body coming up to talk about the Western region as it was in 1963. Other parts that feel they can exist as a region, as a viable, sustainable group. The Gbagis can be a region of their own. Why not? Why not? The Biobios can be a region of their own. Why not? United States, there is California, there is Texas, very big states. There is Rhode Island, there is Delaware. President Biden is from Delaware now, for a very small, tiny state in the United States. But the rules are defined properly. We need to go back to parliamentary system. If we don't reform this and keep going the way we are now, we cannot stop anybody that fights and takes over power to not favor his own people. Because Buhari started it, Tinubu is doing it now, then others must do the same. Then we are sentenced to a life of penury in this country. It is very sad. All right. President Tinubu cannot see what we are saying now.
Dr. Fabunda, very quickly, we really have to go now, but very quickly in few words, I'm just interested in those who are part of this new Western region movement. I know that this has been your consistent position for years. It was the position of Dr. Femi Adegoke, Kemi Bidnock's father, Sunday Igboho, a whole number of eminent Yoruba people. But then there's a Yoruba man as president. So who are those people that will be part of this new bloc that you are talking about? Very quickly, sir.
Oh, we have people. We are forming offices now. We are forming chapters now in the 6 states, and we are indicating for Kwara and for Kogi. In the Western region, we are proposing there will be 8 units, and we already have leaders appointed. We are coming out with this in the next few weeks. We have to push the president now, reform the system, let everybody go and do his own area. They will not be competing. In fact, let him make Abuja presidency to be relevant, the way it was when Sadana said, look, I don't want to come to Lagos, let Balewa go. That's what we need. In fact, he doesn't need to contest election in 2027 if he has done a good job. In fact, you need to just get a form for 100 naira to run for president. But this one, we are going to spend 200 million to collect form, and you're going to fly over 36 states, rallies, and wasting money. That would be terrible. Let's reform the system that we don't have this expensive campaign that goes to nowhere. But if you invest 1 trillion on election, you must take over the government and ruin the government. That's what it means.
All right. Dr. Fakpunda, I want to thank you for joining us on the morning show today. Thanks for your insights. I mean, it's your position, and we appreciate that. Thank you indeed.
Wow. Omo, no lies, oh. I'm telling you. Wow. Tracy, thank you. No lies detected one bit. This man said it all. I cannot agree. I could not have agreed more with this man. The way this country, Nigeria, is too deep. This man said nothing but the truth. Nothing. Where is that John Bull that was running his mouth that has not told us where he's from? Where is he? Did he listen to this? Omo, hey, nothing to add though. The man has said it all. That is the if T-Pain, even though he came through the back door, can achieve this, Omo, forget, oh, he will go down as they will remember him for this man came in. Oh, maybe this was why he came in. He came in and he split. That's the best way. Let everybody go their way. I fully, completely support this. Because the sham that we call Nigeria is not working. The level of disdain and hatred I see among is crazy to me. I've never seen this level of hatred. Nigerians are now not, they don't even trust each other anymore. You understand what I'm saying? That's how bad it has gotten to. You know, I can still remember what happened with Chidinma when she was trying to run for Miss World. Man, if I tell you, say that thing not pay me, I lie. In my heart, I was bleeding. Like, how, when did Nigerians get to this point where Nigerians will be going in, going to join South Africans to say, yes, we are tired. Let them come and deal with it. It is painful. The man said it all, oh, Tracy. Everything when he talked, nothing to remove, nothing to add. He said the truth. This is what I expect those that are supposedly elites in Nigeria. This is what I expect them to be coming to say. Because, yeah, it's true. Who is to say when an Igbo man comes, he's not going to hire only Igbo people? That's just the truth. Let's be honest. Because the trajectory has already started. Buhari came with his own. For 8 years, he ran with his own people. Nobody, you look at Buhari's coming and there was nobody cut across from all the parts of Nigeria. Tinubu now came and even increased his own to square root 100. Yorubas everywhere. I don't have anything against my Yoruba brothers and sisters, right? But it is what it is. Even though we know, yeah, he focused only specifically on the Lagos Yoruba people. But there are people who would you'll say Yoruba, not Yoruba, right? This man has said nothing but the truth. Oh, I'm telling you, I think that, T-Pain and his people to save face, I think that this is a great suggestion. Oh, if he would listen, that's if he would listen. That's the thing. If he would listen, if he's not going to trot along and say, okay, no, we must do 8 years. So, I'm telling you, if he can do this, yeah, it will be good though. Let Niger Delta go with their oil when they carry Nigeria for, and it's true. Have you ever seen what's it called? The northern leaders are shouting today because why? That money that was coming to them is no longer going to them. Is it true or is it not true? It is. They are all coming out from all angles. Now, I don't have anything against my northern brothers and sisters. I don't have anything against my middle belt brothers and sisters. But hello, Nigeria has been what's it called? The North has been, the South has been carrying the entire Nigeria for God knows how long, the whole of the South. Now, Southern people that they travel past, go all over the world, we hardly find a Fulani person. Hardly. So the man don't talk and finish. Oh, from his lips to God's ears. Oh, this is the only other way that Nigeria everybody will go their separate way. That's the best way. Let the power in the center be weak. Since the people have become very tribalistic, let them be ruling themselves. It's just that simple. Every other tribe that wants to break away, let them all break away and do their own. Because even smaller tribes, they too, I don't like calling people smaller tribes because there's really no small tribe in Nigeria, to be honest. But all the people that are clamoring that want a different space for themselves, let them all go. Let them all go and be great on their own. Because the way Nigeria is, the best of us are not ruling us. It's usually the worst, the bottom of the bottom. So, hey, if Tinubu go heed though, but on that note, my people, I go leave una for now. Perhaps I will come back later on in the evening. Maybe not, maybe, I'm not sure. But Tracy, thank you very much for recommending this video. It was really worth the watch. Dark Mahogany, thank you. MB Kene, I thank you very much for stopping by. Gabsu, thank you. Who else was here? John Boo, the Rabu Rouser, thank you. Chidima, thank you. African Podcast, my brother, thank you. Gist and Jill, Gist and Chill, thank you very much. Christopher, thank you. I appreciate all of you. Dr. Chike, thank you very much. I'll see you guys on my next one. Yeah. Have a great rest of the day, guys. Bye.